You're still watching the City of Lagos TV show. Welcome to the Lagos Agencies in Focus platform on the City of Lagos TV show on TV Nigeria, where we attempt to verify, confirm, and ascertain the level of progress made so far by all the strategic agencies in Lagos State. And most importantly, to also affirm how their mandate, focus, and vision have fallen in line with the Things Plus agenda of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Today, we're looking at traffic. Traffic management has become a major challenge in the past, but with the establishment of a strategic agency, there has been a lot of pragmatic, proactive efforts to change the narrative. But it is of expediency to update on efforts of the agency. We're talking about the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASTMA. And of course, there is a man who has taken over the mantle of leadership to ensure that he brings his wealth of experience to bear to live up to expectation. Let's welcome Mr. Bakare Oki Olalekan, the General Manager of LASTMA. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Let's look at the mandate, the core mandate, the vision and mission statement, and of course, the key functions of LASTMA, and how, as your functions, fall in line with the Things Plus agenda of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
LASTMA, Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, was established July 15, year 2000. Our core responsibility is to ensure at all time that there is seamless movement of goods and services across Lagos roads. And at times, when the need arises, we go beyond the border of Lagos to manage vehicular movements. This core responsibility is to also ensure that there is economic growth and development of Lagos, and by extension, the country at large, and to promote security and safety of all road users on Lagos roads. Our mission to achieve a road that will be accidents, if not totally free from accidents, but reduced to the barest minimum, and also ensure the safety of all pedestrians, motorists, and commuters in Lagos. If you look at the Things Plus agenda of Mr. Governor, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, Mr. Celebo, the number one on the agenda is traffic management and transportation. We as an agency that is saddled with that responsibility, at all time, we make sure that we cross all the T's and dot all the I's in ensuring movement of people around the state. And if you are familiar with the vehicular density movements in the states, in the morning like this, during the peak period, you'll see people moving en masse, trooping out from the mainland part of Lagos, going towards the island. And at the evening belt, that is the closing hour, you'll see people moving out again from the island to the mainland. What we do, most especially in the morning like this, is to man and take cognizance of all the strategic routes, taking people from the mainland to the island. Third Mainland Bridge is strategic to this movement. Agege Motor Road is of utmost importance to us. Ikorodu Road and all other germane areas. Ikeja Axis, Lekki Aja, Ikoyi, Victoria Island. People coming from Ikorodu, people coming from Mowe Ibafo, even from other states too, coming from Ogun State. Likewise, people coming from Odogiyan Axis, part of Ogun State, coming from Ikorodu to the main economic hub in the states. We ensure we deploy women and materials. Our men are always well mobilized in the morning Before they move out, they are giving a pep talk as early as possible via the WhatsApp platform, people that are scheduled to be at their duty points. We operate 3 shifts. People resume as early as 6 a.m. across the identified choke points, traffic-prone areas, or junctions that are important, that are germane to the movement of goods and services. Our men are positioned in all these various locations. We have the AM belt. They will resume by 6 a.m. and closes by 2 p.m. While the PM belt will take over from people that started working from 6. They will close by 2, and the PM belt will take over. Meanwhile, we have another important department. While the evening belt will closes by 10 p.m. This department is called the Rescue and Emergency Department. They are to comb all the strategic and identified routes earlier mentioned. They are to remove all the encumbrances, vis-a-vis breakdowns, accidented vehicles, from 11 p.m. till 4 a.m. in the morning. So by the time Lagosians will troop out en masse in the morning to go for their daily businesses, they will experience a travel time that is efficient and prompt.
GM, can you tell us what is the strategic traffic management master plan of LASTMA in Lagos State, and to what extent have you been able to achieve the set objectives of this master plan?
LASTMA, in terms of staff strength, we have over 4,000 staff strength. Apart from the distribution or allocation of these men to strategic traffic-prone areas or major routes and junctions across the nooks and crannies of the states, we have 49 zonal offices that are spread across the states. And people in charge of these zonal offices, we have zonal heads, codenamed Zebras. They are to take in charge of all affairs in terms of traffic management and administration of men and materials that has been allocated to them. Under them, they have 2 operational heads, Alpha and Bravo, in order to ensure they give or we get the best out of them. There's also an area commander in charge of all these zonal commanders or zonal offices. We have 21 of them. Then at the topmost level in the districts, we have the area district controllers that are well captured across the 5 divisions of the states. This organogram is strategic and is deliberate so that we'll be able to have check and balance and also to give efficient service delivery to the taxpayers, the motoring public, especially the road users. When I came on board with my team, because I am a team player, I have my team, I have my directors, my colleagues that will always brainstorm on the strategy and the kind of style we're going to use to achieve our core responsibility. Part of what we improve upon is the training and reorientation of our men. We make sure that we give them training all year round from January to December. We started around December 2023. And throughout 2024, from January to December, we make sure that we train and we orientate our men. Likewise, 2025, currently, we have a line-up program that has started from January. It's going to end by December this year. We engage both internal and external training. In time of internal training, we have a training room here that can take over 200 personnel. We do that training on a weekly basis. We draw our men from all the 5 divisions, from all the zonal offices across the states, in order to reorientate and to retrain them. We give them training on soft skills, emotional intelligence, advanced traffic management. Also, we engage external consultants for training. We started with a facilitator from South Africa. That was the end 2024. That came to train our major management staff, the zonal head, the area commander, the controllers, Alpha and Bravo, including the directors here at the head office on leadership and also advanced traffic management. Last year, we are in collaboration with Hope University, Liverpool, where some of our men are sent there for leadership training. All this was deliberate. It's part of the trajectory in repositioning and in rebranding the agency for public acceptance and also to give out optimal service delivery. In 2024, last year, the agency commissioned a toll-free line, a digital toll-free line. The motive behind it was to get a real-time feedback from the road users in terms of the conduct of our men, traffic congestion, road traffic crashes, traffic incident management, and all sorts. This line is free to reach us and is available in all the networks in Nigeria. The line is 080-000-527862. And they've been reaching us through Yoruba, our mother tongue in Lagos. Likewise, English. They can also reach us through Pidgin. And since inception of this toll-free line, the agency has received over 5,000 calls, which have been promptly attended. Also, we have a physical complaint unit that is established or domiciled at the head office here. People can walk in and complain to us and give us complaint or whatever the experience has been on the road. We also rejig the provost and the surveillance department to bring out the best out of them. Their own core responsibility is to make sure they do an undercover job to checkmate the excesses of our men, their conduct, to make sure that they monitor them at all times. So whenever they intend to misbehave, they should be able to put them or call them to order. Basically, their work is like a mystery shopper, an undercover. Also, we established the Female Elite Corps. This was done in 2024. We started December 2023. And throughout 2024, they engaged in a robust traffic advocacy across the 5 divisions of the states. They were predominantly women. And this was deliberate because we know women have a way of touching all the men's hearts. They visited garages, they talked to drivers, especially they play a major role in the Ember Month campaign last year, 2024. We have the school traffic advocacy too. It was relaunched last year. They visit all secondary and primary schools in Lagos, both private and public. They talk to these wards, the children, the pupils. They teach them traffic rules and regulations and how to uphold safety. The motive or the intent is to achieve a society where these children, by the time they are growing up, they must have imbibed spirits of obedience to traffic rules and regulations. They must have imbibed the culture of road safety.
GM, with regards to information technology, ICT, how well has the agency explored the use of information technology to get the required information to work with?
Part of what we do when we came on board, we leverage on technology by deploying technology for our enforcement. Before now, or like 2 or 3 years ago, what LASTMA normally do in terms of enforcement, the physical enforcement, but we have been able to take it to the next stage by deploying technology. Our men are given a machine called the TMS machine, Traffic Management Solution. This machine, they are handy, they are like POS, is to capture real traffic infractions. Whenever any vehicle commits traffic infractions or traffic offense in the states, it's for our men to capture the video. At the back end, there is a table that will dissect, scrutinize, and establish the validity of such evidence before a message will be processed to the driver or assumed offender. And when the message is sent, the driver has a choice. Is either to offset the payment or to contest it. Part of what we do too, we have social media handles. In case the public, especially the road users, have any complaint, information, or commendation to LASTMA, They can reach us through our social media handles. On Instagram, at LASTMA. On Facebook, at LASTMA. We are on X, former Twitter, at Follow LASTMA. Our toll-free line is always available Monday to Sunday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have 10 responders that will attend to all their calls. And the line, as I said, is totally free. 080-000-527862. We have LASTMA YouTube. We also have a radio program, live radio program on Traffic Radio 96.1 every Tuesday around 10 after 10 or 10:15 till 11, where the public can phone in and equally give us informations.
So GM, how would you describe the synergy and collaboration between LASTMA and other sister agencies in order for you to achieve your set objectives?
We have a cordial and a robust relationship, which has resulted to a fantastic synergy. Because of our staff strength, we are over 4,278 to be precise. In terms of traffic incident management, we are always the first responders. And whenever the need arises, we call on other responders for collaboration, for swift and quick response to incidents on the road. For instance, Lasambos, they are always wonderful whenever we call on them, whenever we have accident victims on the road. LRU is a unit under LASTMA, Lagos State Fire Service, Lagos State Police Command, including Federal Road Safety. The collaboration and synergy has been wonderful and cordial.
With regards to enforcement and compliance, what do you have to tell us concerning your men and Lagosians obeying traffic laws and rules?
Globally, law enforcement officers are unpopular. People always want to do whatever they like, but it is the government that always do the needful by making sure that people obey the law. And in terms of traffic management, part of what we have done in order to ensure or to achieve our drive, which is voluntary compliance from the public, is an aggressive traffic advocacy. We've been talking to people via the social media, one-on-one, physically. We also have a department here that is called public education, where they equally go to garages, talk to drivers. They even go to all age complaints, because part of the constraints we have on Lagos Road happen to be the activities of these truckers. Trucks conveying wet and dry cargoes. Because of the economic strategic location of Lagos, you will see that we have high level of activities of all this stuff in the states. So we are leaving no stone unturned. We also ensure we engage these drivers that are driving the truck, also the companies, why they surely prioritize high-level vehicle maintenance. Also, the drivers should always be alert. They should always work on their mental health. We talk to them on their mental health. We equally advise them to jettison the usage of drugs, especially narcotic drugs. And also, whenever they experience fatigue while they are on the wheel, they should pull over, look for a safe place, and take a nap. In terms of enforcement, it has been aggressive and massive. We were able to touch the 5 divisions of the state. We have a line-up program where we engage in a massive enforcement from the head office here. We also collaborate with other responders on the road or other agencies. Like the last one we did last month. We did it in conjunction with King Engaged in Discipline, the Kai Marshal and I. We led the team. Also, Loma too was there with Nigerian police. We visited traffic congestion area that are being caused by especially the commercial buses. We were at Idumota, Ido, Oyinbo, Ejalonibu. We were on the island, Lekki Ajah. Also, we are planning to touch the Anapaja and Ikotun before the end of second quarter this year. And this one we do massively from the head of it does not affect what our men carried out on a daily basis across the zonal offices, checkmating the excesses of drivers. Our own core responsibility is to ensure they comply. What the agency wants to achieve or what we are working towards is voluntary compliance. People should be able to obey traffic rules and regulations and uphold high-level safety standards willingly. We are appealing to their conscience.
It is obvious that with the enormous achievements of LASTMA, there are likable challenges. So can you share the challenges of LASTMA with us? And to what extent have you been able to address these challenges?
Part of our challenges has been data, and we've taken the bull by the horn. When I came on board, I and my team, we upgraded the research and statistics department so that we'll be able to have a robust and integrity-proven database in the agency, because this will help us to make informed decisions and plan strategically for all traffic issues across the states. And the department has been yielding wonderful results. In 2024, last year, from January to December, the Statistics and Research Department has been able to collate all vehicular incidents on Lagos roads. In terms of physical apprehension, they'll be able to give us a data of 16,824 vehicles that were apprehended by LASTMA. And this cut across all vehicles, cars, jeep, motorbikes, trucks, trailers, etc., etc. And for technology, enforcement that was done technological based for 2024, the total number has been 54,332. For accidents on Lagos roads for 2024, LASTMA has been able to clear total number of 2,050 accidents, while 3,754 vehicles were involved in that accident for 2024. In terms of vehicles that broke down, infractions across Lagos for 2024, we were able to collate 5,108 vehicles, while trucks conveying cargoes took about 71% of all breakdowns that were removed on Lagos roads.
How would you describe the support of Mr. Governor to LASTMA?
The support has been massive. From day one, he has been giving us whatever we want in order to enhance our productivity. I want to use this opportunity to thank and appreciate Mr. Governor on behalf of the agency. In terms of traffic equipment, the governor has given us 100%. In terms of fleets, he has done wonderfully well. Welfare is 100, because a workforce that is not well taken care of, you will not be able to get the best out of them. Today, Sky has been our starting point.
So GM, what are your future progressive plans to improve traffic management in Lagos?
LASTMA will be 25 by July 15th this year. We have a week-long program. Part of what has been highlighted is traffic conference. The aim of this conference is to engage academia, both local and international, in traffic management across the world, for them to come and talk and also cross-pollinate on ideas and initiatives, so that they will be able to give solutions and also project for traffic management in Lagos in the next 10-20 years. We are working towards the voluntary compliance, willingness to obey the rules and regulations of the people, attitudinal change of the public, especially drivers on Lagos road. Part of what is in place too is technology, and we have started, as Ella mentioned, high-level traffic management in terms of methodology is what we want to put in place. We want a smart, efficient, and a robust traffic management in Lagos State, so that we will be able to sit at the comfort of our offices, predicting and telling Lagosians their travel time, what they are going to spend on the road, predictable travel time for vehicular movement in the state that is smart and efficient.
So on a final note, GM, what are your words of appreciation, encouragement, and assurance to Lagosians for a safe, traffic-free flow city?
Ultimately, our appreciation and gratitude will always go first to Mr. Governor, Mr. Talk and Do. He has been ever supportive. We want to say thank you. We are grateful The entire over 4,000 staff are so grateful to him for his support, for his fatherly role at all times. And the Ministry of Transportation, our parent ministry, the support too has been huge. We are under the leadership of the Special Advisor to the Governor on Transportation, Honorable Sholagiwa, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Transportation, Mr. Olawale Musa, while the Honorable Commissioner to Honorable Oshiremi too. Combination of the three has really taken LASTMA to the next level. To the road users too, we want to thank them immensely for taking us the way we are. And I'm giving them an assurance that LASTMA is on the road to make their travel time easy, to make sure that there's free flow, to make sure that they can move freely from point A to point B at a reasonable travel time. And also, they should please always adhere and obey all traffic rules and regulations and uphold high-level safety standards at all times, so that we all can have a road that is safe, smooth, and efficient in Lagos. Thank you.
GM, it's been a wonderful time having you on the Lagos Agencies in Focus.
Thank you for having me.
And that's it on Lagos Agencies in Focus with the General Manager of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASTMA, talking about Mr. Bakare Oki or Lalekon, who to a large extent has been able to inform and educate us about the giant strides of LASTMA under his leadership. From the information we have gathered here, LASTMA is on top of traffic management in Lagos. And this is in line with the Things Plus agenda of Mr. Governor. And so that's it for now.